Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen. Today we're going to be talking about Star Citizen now for 3.24.2. There is a huge amount going on with that patch. They've added a ton more. They've got a new global event going on. They've added a load of ships and vehicles to the in-game shops. A lot of that is going to make you pretty happy. Event aside, that patch looks like it's very close to being released now. It's in a really good state, although there are still a few bugs to iron out. But yeah, there's so much going on with that patch now. There's a ton of stability and bug fixes there. They've added the Zeus ES and CL. There's those HUD and MFD reworks, a load of new customization options for your characters with new beards, tattoos, hair, stuff like that. A couple of new types of biome for caves, acidic and rock caves, which have replaced some of the other caves around and added to them actually. They're doing some ship roll balance and some flight tuning, which is still ongoing. They're doing a variety of economy updates, including quantum fuel adjustments, and there's a ton of Arena Commander updates as well, including sort of like new UIs and background images, a little hanger there. There is a load of hidden features in that patch as well that CIG aren't talking about as much. A load of weapon balance stuff, both for ships and FPS weapons. Loads and loads of quality of life updates have come in with like drop shadows on pips and HUD elements and things like that. You can actually see things when they're on bright surfaces. You can actually aim at stuff much better now. Fuses are craftable in the Vulture, which is interesting. Obviously, that's more of a 4.0 thing. The patch is all built on the 4.0 code base, and there's a load of 4.0 adjacent things there, like the physicalized components, the fire extinguishers, engineering consoles. They're all there. They're just not interactable in the way that's required for 4.0 and engineering yet. Ships and vehicles, a load of them have been added to the in-game shops that weren't there before. We've got the Argo Atlas, which is absolutely fantastic to see. It's 75.6 thousand AVUC at time of recording. These prices may change. I think it's available from pretty much all the ship shops and landing zones. You've got the F7C Mark II Hornet, that's 4.9 million AVUC. I believe that's only available at Astra Armada at the moment. Retaliator modules are available as well, ranging from 450,000 to 1.8 million. You've got the Murai Pulse, 185,000 AVUC. The Urza Medivac, that's 137,000 AVUC. You've got the Argo Tractor MPUV, the 1T, that's 415,000. And the Aegis Sabre Firebird is also available in shops, but last time I looked, it was 0 AVUC. Obviously a bug, or just to have it tested more. It's good to see things like the Argo Atlas, which is a incredibly useful tool for cargo management, effectively a awesome but glorified tractor beam, being available inexpensively in-game. It's also the quickest ever something has gone on sale for real money and then been added to the in-game shops. So awesome for CIG doing that. Like, I'm not sure if that was the plan anyway, or if that was the community going, look, put it in game because these are important tools. But yeah, whatever, it's in game. Awesome. Really excited for 3.24.2 going live. I have compiled a list of suitable occasions to purchase the Toby eye tracker as a present. For yourself, for your nan's 80th birthday. She may be an avid player of Star Citizen, or you can just go, oh no, Nan, you don't like it, it's okay, I'll use it for you, don't worry. Baby showers, or an infant's birthday. There are very few situations where the Toby eye tracker is not the perfect gift. The Toby eye tracker gives you natively supported high-precision head and eye tracking for Star Citizen, and a load of other games for that matter. There's a load of cool bits like Toby Ghost, so you can see where eyes are looking, but also you got camera boost, which is like mouse acceleration for your head. Until the 28th of October, you can grab 15% off by using the link below. There's also a sweepstake running where you can grab yourself a Star Citizen ship and starter pack. Again, links below. Now, back to the video. There's also a new event that has suddenly turned up. On the 12th of October, they started a 4-phase test simultaneously of the new Save Stanton event. So naturally, these sort of phases will occur one after another, and there's a bunch of missions within each phase. There were some problems with that patch on the 12th of October. Lots of missions were uncompletable, there was a load of low performance, teleporting NPCs, objectives not updating, at least for some players. The sets of missions I saw in that first build for this, there was a like Idris / fleet incursion mission with the slicers coming along, and you'd have to take out the fleet and take out the Idris or board the Idris. There was retaking the distribution centers, which were absolutely awesome, and reclaiming cargo, find cargo, reclaim cargo, take it off the pirates or take it off the damaged ships. Now, you are against the slicers here. I don't know anything about this faction. They might be from a different star system, not even Pyro or Stanton maybe, but they could just be a faction that we don't know that much about or anything about, but exist in the Stanton system. We'll have to wait and see. This event basically takes parts of other missions, and other events, and sort of puts them together and recombines them, and then adds a lot to them objective-wise. They're pretty refined missions, actually. I was going to say, oh yeah, it's like more of the same, but it's not. That there's some of these missions are pretty in-depth, and I love more variety, and some of these missions are fantastic. So the retaking of the distribution center, that's certainly cool. That is a big old fight. It's a ground battle, get to the ground, take out these NPCs that are there, and then there's loads of other stuff to do because you sort of have to retake the facility and then defend the facility from them attacking it, and there's FPS fighting ships turning up. Some of the missions have like a data runner that's trying to escape, so you've got to try and take out the ship that's trying to get away. Proper assault and defense missions like this are exactly what I've wanted for ages. PvE. Like, I want cool PvE stuff to get involved with like this. Also, these may be pretty good to jump into for some quick combat, some of these missions. Might be a good way of capturing an Idris in some cases, but I'm not sure how well these will scale with small groups. We're going to have to wait and see how this shakes out and how these missions get refined. I have very limited experience with them at the moment. It is strange for CIG to run a new event test like this on OpenPTU out of the blue, and they weren't really talking about it. It might be something they want to show us at CitizenCon in a bit more detail and talk about that. But yeah, with that patch as well, they did some more MFD and HUD polish and some marker decluttering, a bit of a pass on that. They removed gimbals from some non-weapon turrets on a load of ships. They tweaked weapon pool sizes and added engineering buffs to some vehicles to fix weapon power deficits. Ground vehicle missions were rebalanced. And then, more recently, yesterday, in fact, they released another patch for 3.24.2, and they basically went, this is a little updates, but also the Save Stanton playtest is going to be running here again, just with 2 of the mission phases running this time. So this should have missions being more completable by more players. It's one of the things they put in the build. I've not been able to actually play on that build yet with the new event on that build, but I will have by the time this video goes out, hopefully. Some other bits and bobs. The hangar elevator and alarm sounds have been temporarily muted for your personal hangars and other people's personal hangars, so this means no terrible deafening sound overlay bug that they were having. Star map and radar decluttering and performance pass have been made as well. They've removed turret markers from the star map and radar. They've reworked the marker clutter categorization. Nav points will now be prioritized over non-essential markers. They've refactored marker canvases to reduce number of inactive building blocks nodes getting created and updated per marker on the radar and star map. So these appear to have been causing a lot of lag and performance degradation. They've increased scan reveal duration from 5 seconds to 10 seconds. They've re-added the fueling time, which was instant previously. So there's actually time now associated with that, and they've done some balance there. They've done some more balance to MFDs and the cockpit experience. That Alpha 3.24.2 patch, which is built on the 4.0k base, is looking really, really good fun. Obviously, they're trying to get this kind of crowbar this Save Stanton global event in before release, which looks like it's going to be released the 3.24.2 patch just before CitizenCon, so think Thursday, Friday this week. That's what it looks like anyway. This Save Stanton event is just interesting, right? As long as the PTU phase and the next couple of days go well for it, it looks like they might be able to launch it really soon after 3.24.2 releasing. Obviously, they don't need to have that event running immediately as 3.24.2 releases, and they can obviously run another playtest or whatever of that on the tech preview or PTU build before it going live. And it may well have just been them at the moment going, you know what, let's gather some data while there's a load of people playing on this new event. Maybe it's ready. It might also be an event they want to run with 4.0 rather than the 3.24.2. Again, same code base, so it doesn't really matter where. In terms of, it could well be either that they're like testing it for, if you see what I mean. Anyway, we're going off on a tangent and a bit of a rant. Yes, really excited for 3.24.2. Really glad that they added those ships and vehicles to the in-game shops, especially the Atlas, but there's a load of cool stuff in there, right? They can actually buy the Retaliator modules to actually have a level of modularity in-game, but also the Hornet MK2, stuff like that. And you can probably expect a few more surprises with this patch, maybe some new ships and vehicles. But have you been playing in 3.24.2? Have you been testing the new Save Stanton global event? What do you think of that? What missions have you done? What have you seen there? Has it been super buggy for you? Have you been able to actually complete this and go, actually, this is in a really good state? What are you hoping they get into 3.24.2? Do you think it's going to be released by the end of this week? Are you looking forward to CitizenCon? Do you have any questions that you'd like me to ask any devs at CitizenCon if I meet an appropriate dev? Chuck them in the comments below. I would love to hear from you on any of those topics. And yeah, thanks very much for watching. Check out this NordVPN ad from this beautiful potato-shaped man. A very long time ago, in a galaxy far away, CIG had taken over the development of NordVPN. And at NordCitizenCon, the yearly Nord FanFest, they were releasing their first game, Squadron Nordy 2. It's amazing, and it would truly revolutionize the FPS industry. Then I woke up and realized that NordVPN is already great and released, and it doesn't need an FPS module, it's a VPN. And you should get it now, links below, discount. Helps channel, read bullet points. Every month we have a ship giveaway. For October, it's for a Drake Corsair with a game package and lifetime insurance. All you have to do to be in for a chance of winning that lovely Star Citizen access and ship that can be used for exploration, but it's also this cool little multi-role, multi-crew ship. You just need a comment on any of our videos made during October. That will go into the hat. It's not a hat, it's a spreadsheet. It goes into that, and then a random person is chosen. With the addition of Alpha 4.0 and Pyro, there's going to be tons more to see and explore. The Corsair is perfect for that. Good luck. Please consider supporting the channel as well. We've got the join button under our videos that will make you a channel member. That goes a long way in supporting the channel, as does becoming a Patreon. It's pretty much the same thing, but for different mediums. You can also like, comment, share, or sub, things like that. That all helps with the channel hugely. We are also gathering questions for CitizenCon, so chuck those in the comments below as well. If I find any appropriate devs, I will ask your question, or I will probably amalgamate lots of questions together and make them more concise. Thank you so much for your support and watching, and I hope you have a great October.